Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for the Ancient Magus Bride, chapter 59. So, last chapter, and also to an extent, like even the chapter before, and I could kind of even say this arc, the underlying theme that I've noticed has been like relationships and roles and even memories too, and a lot of them are extremely sad memories, and that's what we definitely got last chapter. But there was an interesting message at the end of the chapter that that was in an envelope that we didn't get to see. But let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. Oh, you almost made it. Look, there's a knot in the wood over there. Put your right foot on it. Right there you go. I made it. Good work. You little rascals. I thought I told you not to go climbing without grown-ups or familiars to watch you. Fine. You're really good at teaching people, Philomela. And you're way better at climbing than me. No, that's not true. And this chapter is titled Slow and Sure Part 1. Okay, so now we're going to see the letter that Philomela got at the end of last chapter. My deepest apologies for not preparing breakfast. I received an urgent call from home and had no choice but to return. I will make sure to return by tomorrow. Good morning, Miss Veronica. Oh, I'm sorry, I said Philomela. That was Veronica. Good morning, Miss Veronica. Good morning. I should prepare something to make her feel better when she gets back. Welcome back. Hello, how is grandmother? She awaits in the study as always. Huh? You're back? Wait, you remember who she is? A lazy little girl who wastes her time going to the college, that's who. Grandmother summoned me here. Please excuse me. Did you hear that? Grandmother, like, she deserves to be seen as family. She's nothing but a thief who stole her lineage. Allion, I'm here. One of the new students noticed me when I was hiding. That shouldn't be. We erased our scents and magical signatures near completely. Otherwise, we would not be able to survive. I know, but she found me out. Is the student training to become a wizard? No, I think she's a magus. A magus? What business would she have? I don't know. She has a dog as a familiar. Maybe that's how she found me. In that case, I believe she didn't use your scent or power to find you. Oh, I have heard that there are some Magi and also witches who are closer to the world on the other side than humans, and these individuals have a gift for tracking scents. Scents? The changing of someone's emotions as they ebb and flow, the smell of their very existence. Some even call it the scent of the soul. When there's one that we don't know of, but there's at least, as you can see in this panel, there's a few that we do know. There's Lyndall, Elias, and Chise, and I think that's their master, if I'm not mistaken. What should I do? It's possible to erase one scent entirely, but that very absence can also be easy to notice. There's a sense of wrongness that comes from a scent that disappears completely. I will think of something for you. Please wait until then. All right. Enter. You're late. My deepest apologies, grandmother. Or no, I was right. That was Philomela. That was for her. Anyway, is Lady Veronica well? Yes. Remember that our clan has pledged fealty to House Rickenbacker. We had no plans to send you to the college. It's solely Lady Veronica's favor that sees you there. Be sure not to waste it. Yes, grandmother. How are your studies? They are going well. You normally have no need of such things, but now that you're there, you might as well put some effort into it. Yes, grandmother. A doll who can do nothing but nod her head is of no use to anybody, young lady. My deepest apologies, grandmother. You haven't been looking well. Are you taking care of your health properly? And here I have been intending to send you a gift. Beg your pardon? Ooh, I never gave you permission to lift your head. Sorry. Oh, gosh. Pathetic wretch. Take care that your foolishness doesn't arouse my wrath. My deepest apologies, grandmother. What a bitch. Enough. Your contemptible lack of initiative is nothing new. Sit down. Now then, I hope you haven't forgotten why I called you here today. Bushcraft? Yeah, what's that? It's basically like camping skills. Basically, it's a class for learning how to survive in the wild. I didn't think we'd learn that. Yeah, it's in our curriculum. Now we're back at the college, by the way. There's no telling what might happen out there. So even with magic on our side, It's important to be prepared for unforeseen circumstances, so there's no harm in learning more tricks to have up your sleeve. We're basically vessels to carry the knowledge that is wizardry into the future, so it's important that we survive to pass it on. That's why we learn to cook food. Technically, we could get nutrients just from eating the ingredients raw, but it's still better for our mental and physical health to know how to cook them properly. So, we're going to learn how to camp without using magic? I don't think that's a bad idea. I like camping anyway. It's not. Did you guys just? It's not bad. Did you guys just switch? I have no idea how to peel things. I hear the higher years have to tough it out there alone, but we get to do it in teams, so it's a lot easier. Look, I'm not totally useless. Anyway, we do it once a year, 2 nights out in the wild. Do you remember where we're supposed to go this year? I heard it was Scotland. Whoa, isn't it cold out there? Didn't think you'd be the type to care, Martin. Camping. We used to go out on picnics in grade school. No, it'll be fine. These people aren't like that, and I'm not the person I was back then either. No, Cheesy, you're fine. You're fine. I'll do it. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'll do it. I'm going to enjoy myself. Still Scotland. I can't wait to see the magical creatures out in Scotland. I wonder if Elias, sorry, hold on a second. I wonder if Elias is going to insist on going too. Yes. Is that, oh, there's Alice. Swain? Keep up the good work. What's up? Never seen anyone practice shooting as much as you. Mind if I ask what brought it on? No reason. I just thought, you should be practicing lying, not gunplay. Yuck. I heard you've been racking up the training ground hours to the point of missing out on your classes, and you've been using your dorm room even though you said you were living off campus, right? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I mean, when you think about it, it's fine. The college isn't just for wizards. We technically provide physical and magical training for guardians as well, so it's not like you're doing anything wrong. No rule here saying you have to be doing something magical all the time. Then what's the problem? Well, just because there's nothing strictly wrong with what you're doing. Look, I know your type, driven to proving yourself, which means you're more likely to do something stupid. I get it. I'm like that too. Lost track of how many times I've left before I looked. Hell, look at me. This is what happens when you keep pushing forward with experiments without considering the consequences. So you become a slime. Imagine having your skin dissolve while you still have your wits about you. Feeling your entire body becoming, oh, it's not slime, it's water, it's an ocean, becoming a living ocean. Your voice becoming just a ripple of sound within liquid. Well, it's a bit traumatizing. People used to laugh at me, said I should have known my place. Fair, honestly, when you stumble into losing even the ability to keep a human shape, these days it's easier to accept and even admire transformations like mine. That is so freaking cool though. I'm just thinking about and it's making, what it's making me think of? It's making me think of One Punch Man actually, because one of the cadres is actually, is water. And you have to wonder like what weapons this motherfucker can use. Helps that we're living examples of what happens when you go too far. Still, even now, it's a pain to have to avoid normal people. I don't want that happening to a youngster like you. It's good that you've got drive, but focusing too much on your goals can leave you blind to everything else. Just pace yourself is all I'm saying. Not that you could really end up like me from some over enthusiastic target practice, I suppose. Honestly, I bet she's barely listening. It's not that serious. There's just someone who made me really mad and I want to bring him down a peg, that's all. You got my permission to increase the number of bullets and targets you use. I'll see to adjusting your funding. Oh my god. Like, that was really creepy. Thanks. Oh, yes, I saw. It's fine. Really, it is. We've just got a lot of frivolous requests too, is all. I wish I could show you. Alright, then I'll be counting on you. Did something happen? You're drinking liquor, but you're not making a scene. Is something wrong? I'm not in the mood for it today. Oh, Reverend's definitely not in the mood for it today. I can tell that much. It's not every day you see fit to visit, and honestly, you get tipsy way too easily. I thought you northern people could hold your liquor. I'm only half northerner. Well, probably. I don't know anymore. What about you, proud German, not going for the Lagers? Now there's an old stereotype. Times have changed. You've grown or gotten old, I might even say. It's been whole decades. That's long enough for a newborn babe to be able to drink. If only I'd been able to teach you how to savor the taste of liquor. I seem to remember you bringing me a bottle as a graduation present. If I'd known how you got when you were in your cups, I wouldn't have bothered. Here we go. I wish she'd stay a child until she graduates. Not that I don't want her to grow up, and I don't want to treat her like a child either. She's 18 of age to make her own decisions instead of having me make them for her, but still, I don't want what I am to her to be like what my old man was to me. Aww. It's my duty to protect her, but it shouldn't be hers to do the same for me. She's just a child. But, but Alice is, I feel that's more than that for Alice, though. She's in love with you, dumbass. You know, from the very first moment I met you, you've been trying your hardest to seem like an adult. When we're young and our heads are full of dreams, it seems like adulthood just can't come fast enough. The years pass and we think ourselves adults, but are we really? What is it you're trying to say? That is the things we don't want. Oh my god, we're holy shit. The things we want don't change so much. Whether the name we use for ourselves is a child or adult. Dude, this is some straight up wisdom right here. You know that this is some fucking deep shit, and it's as deep as the ocean. You know that all she wants is to help you. That's the problem. She's probably not the type to listen to reason. He even knows that better than anyone. Maybe it's just the difference between knowing and feeling. Well, you've grown up into a right hassle, honored elder. Elder? If one of us deserves to be called elder, that'd be, oh my god. If one of us deserves to be called that, it'd be you. Of course not. You graduated first, and you're the one forging your path first. It's better for me to be the one following. It feels strange to be leading the way for someone who doesn't need it. Life isn't so simple that it goes how we expect it to. So fucking true. Let me have this if nothing else. Every man is his own master and servant to no one. Honestly, I'm a little jealous that this is all it takes to get you blackout drunk. But oh man, that quote though was again is deep. Every man is his own master and servant to no one. That is so fucking true. What he basically it means is you're the one that's making the decisions. No one's telling you to do this shit. And when it all comes down to it, it's all up to you. You're the ones doing it's all comes down to choices. Feels like all I'm practically running a daycare these days. Speaking of children, so it's that class going camping this time. Need to do an inventory and review. Let's see, food and equipment. Did you remember to tell someone to prepare the tents? Maybe it'd be good for me to tag along. Call it a vacation. Oh, Linda sneezing. Uh-oh. The flowers are wilting. Uh-oh, something bad is going down. A spell has been cast. The flowers are wilting. There's some serious foreshadowing going on, but this chapter was like these. I gotta say, something I really love about Ancient Magus Bride is how deep the writing it gets. It really has. There's a lot of good life lessons in this manga, and especially like in each chapter, especially in this chapter in particular. Holy shit, that there was a lot of deepness, man. But I'm really excited for the camping trip. This is gonna be very, very interesting. But it looks like, based on that sneeze, I wonder if it's. Oh, that's what it is. Linda was supposed to prepare the tents. That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay. Very curious what you guys think about that, and what do you guys think about the scent thing about like the disappearing of the scent? I kind of like that. I thought was very interesting as well, and to an extent, I think it's very, very true. And I really, really am curious what's going to go down. I'm curious where this is building up to, because I feel like we have all this content here, and we just haven't gotten to like a clear direction in this arc. Like, are we going to a civil war? Are we going to like? I feel like there's a lot of setup going on, like between like we're going to get a civil war within the families. There's also the setup we got like the church civil war. There's a lot of shit going, and a civil war within the college itself, which I think that's what I'm leaning towards. I feel like that this arc is like it's just like a setup arc. I feel like that's what it is, because we've gotten so many things set up for the like upcoming major arcs. I feel like that's what this arc is, but I could be wrong. I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdican's Inc. If you love what I'm doing, I want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more ancient Magus Pride content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something on my Amazon wish list. All is in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, for me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.